Yo, welcome back to Couch Sessions. Today I'm joined with Sydney DJ producer Skairee, and we talk about his new EP, and we also get into some personal shit. So let's get it. Hey Harrison, how are you, man?
Pretty good. Yourself?
Yeah, can't complain. Thanks for coming on. I know you're a busy man, so your time is greatly appreciated.
No worries. Thanks for having me.
Before we talk about your new EP, your Paranoia EP, tell me a little bit about yourself. When did you get into music, and what drew you to being a DJ or an artist?
Probably started mostly. I've always been into music. Always been into different type of genres and whatnot. Mostly the electronic stuff sort of started when I was probably in year 10, maybe. And then just sort of evolved like DJing house parties or whatever with a bunch of mates. And then got into more dubstep stuffs when I sort of got to that age of being 18 to go out. And then kind of more evolved when was hooked up with like best mate. Basically, we were just chilling and he taught me how to DJ and learn little bits of that. And then just gradually kept DJing, got into Your Shot, which was, I think, 2017 maybe?
Yep.
2018? I can't remember what year it was. And I did the whole comp there. That was a bit of fun, learned a bit of stuff that I didn't know. And, yeah, just from there, gigs sort of started popping off and all that. And then I went into a duo, and then that survived for about a year and a half, I think. And then it kind of faded beginning of last year when, I don't know, world was going into chaos, so just wasn't working out at the time, unfortunately, but things happen. And then, we're now at this point where just releasing what I have and working on what I have and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, no, that's exciting. You've been a very busy person by the sounds of it. A lot of stuff to unpack there. Let's start with when you first started. What was Movement?
Oh my God. He's going way back, eh?
Way back.
Oh, that was a little project that was my first name and just mainly played house music at the time. My first gig was at World Bar. Represent.
Rest in peace.
And then it was just played in one of the side rooms there with the All Friends group. And, yeah, it was just house. And then sort of, then I just decided it was about time probably to change name when I started Your Shot. So thought that went well.
Did the Your Shot people encourage your name change, or did you decide to?
No, I did.
Yeah?
Yeah, just felt like a new beginning sort of thing.
And how was that Your Shot experience? I have mixed feedback from people who do it, but how was your experience with Your Shot?
I thought it was fine. I had a great time. I, got to play in front of a crowd that enjoyed music that I've loved playing. And, they do well and they really support each and every artist that comes out of there. So was happy with that.
And how was your first gig back after the whole lockdown situation at the Biscuit Factory? Like your first gig back and your first interstate gig. Like, how was that?
That was, it was an early sort of gig and that happens. But I was like the bottom of the line headliner, but I had the best time. It felt amazing and I would take it back in a heartbeat just to be up on stage again. So I was in a zone.
Do you have any shows lined up for this year?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, I do.
Any you can any you can speak on?
I can.
Yeah.
It is another interstate gig. We'll be going to Adelaide.
Ooh.
And I think it's June or July, I think. Coming up soonish, I guess.
Is there a bass scene down in Adelaide? Do you know?
It's growing. Definitely growing. They just had Party Thieves play down there. And I'm pretty sure Phase 1's playing this weekend, actually.
Ooh.
Yes.
They're in for a treat.
Yes. But I do know I've seen a bunch of... I saw Marauder play down there 2019. Virtual Riot did. Yeah, people go through there, but it's not got shows like it does at Chinese Laundry or anything, that like once a week or whatever.
Have you played at Chinese Laundry?
I have.
Yeah.
Once in Cave, and it was a vibe.
Oh, yeah.
But I think that was in 2018. I just played there, so it's been a while.
Oh, yeah. Very. I'm very excited for when it does open again. That'll be
God, yes.
Packed.
We need it. I need it back. Need to get sweaty.
What's it like working on the Masked Singer? You do lighting and stuff for the Masked Singer?
We do. And I do know that it is recording soon, but I have actually never been on it. So, because it was in Melbourne last year and a bunch of boys got sent down, but I did just finish Dancing with the Stars though.
And you do all the lighting work for that, right?
Yes.
So you know who won?
Yes.
Can you do the sports bets?
No, I'm not allowed to.
No?
No.
Could you give people information for the sports bets?
I don't think I can.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Unfortunately. But.
And when you're not being Skairee, what are you doing? Like when you're not being the insane producer you are?
Mostly just work, man. Everything's coming back, obviously, in Australia, and this year we've already finished off 4 TV shows. We've got another 2 coming up, and so obviously when tours come back, there's just going to be a whole other world. And then also just hang out with mates, get on the beers, as some would say, and just play sport and whatever.
What's your favourite sport?
AFL, basketball.
AFL, yeah. Who's your favourite basketball team?
Golden State Warriors.
Oh, all right, fair.
Represent.
You said you worked on festivals also for lighting?
Yes.
Do you find yourself getting the inside edge because you work behind the scenes, or does that not count?
It's a bit hard to say. Like, I did Festival X at the end of 2019, and that was pretty cool. Like, I got to see, who was it? Calvin Harris, his whole team come in and just like smash out a load in overnight from like midnight to 6 a.m. or something. They did it. But it was just crazy to see like all these American dudes just come over and just go to work.
Yeah, no one works harder than them Americans.
Oh, yeah.
There's always like a 10-minute smoke break for the Aussies.
They're just like, get out of the way. Like, this is our turn. And it's just like, oh, God, here we go. Definitely, I think you see a lot of different things happen, and, like different styles of what people want for like their stage to look like or whatever.
Have you have anything outrageous, like something that's like this isn't going to work and then it does?
I don't think I've been on any, but I know some of my workmates have definitely been on shows where it's just like you just think, how is this going to work? But we always figure it out, so It's good.
Well, there's a will, there's a way.
Exactly.
Now let's unpack your EP, Paranoia.
Ooh.
How long have you been sitting on this one? And what's your favorite track?
Oh, okay. So I definitely started it midway last year. The ideas came together of what, like, because I've pumped out 20 or so tunes from July or something to September, I think it was. And then I came up with Paranoia as being the album title, and that was probably in December or something, I think. And that's probably my favourite song on the whole EP. Yeah, definitely is.
What was the creative process like for the track Paranoia?
I really just wanted to go into a different world of it, like really just give it a different approach with the vocals. Like I always wanted to do something that sounded like it was right there in your ears and like tricking you where it was with like panning and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I think that it's worked out really well how it is.
What was that sample from?
It was from what was it called? It was from a game. Can't remember what it was.
Oh well.
But yeah.
Yeah, because it sounds very horror.
Yes, definitely. It's basically a person who has schizophrenia.
Ah.
Yes.
So dark, super dark.
Yes, and, super dark.
And you're pretty much that super dark vibe, aren't you? How would you describe your sound for someone who's never heard of you?
Definitely dark and scary, obviously. And yeah, mainly dark, man.
Yeah.
I love it. And I was talking to my dad the other day and he's just like, oh, here we go, another dark song.
Why can't you just make happy music?
Yeah, literally. Oh, too funny.
Good old teenage days. You don't understand, Dad.
It's a phase.
Could we see you making anything else other than dubstep, or is this?
I have a mid-tempo track.
Oh yeah.
In the works, and also have a future bass melodic dubstep type tune with Claymore.
Oh, shout out.
Yep, big shout out to my boy.
You and him work a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We've got an EP together coming out.
Just dropping EPs left, right, center.
Yeah. Hopefully that's coming out just after midway through this year. So be a bit exciting.
Very. Been waiting for a Claymore release for a while.
Well, he just drop that Made by Suki song with him.
True. But with inside information, he's had that in the works for a while. So
yes.
Between you and him, you probably have like over 100 whips just sitting there. Like, how big's your hard drive? Fuck.
1 terabyte.
At what point in your career would you say you've made it? Like where you can sit back and go, this is it.
I couldn't establish that at all because I look at people like Subtronics and all those sort of level guys and they still don't think they've made it. It's a really hard thing to say that you've made it.
I guess it comes down to your own personal beliefs and dreams of where you think you kind of are.
Yeah, definitely.
And you're only human, but have you ever felt like just quitting and giving up? It's like, fuck it, see you later, Skairee, and just doing your 9 to 5?
There's definitely been times, but it's definitely music gives me that light of hope and really puts me on this pathway that I just love. So definitely it's just been something that I've just gone, I don't want to give this up. But there's been some rough times.
Yeah, I could imagine. There's like, I think I've seen like 52 billion songs on Spotify, but it's crazy how producers can still come up with original shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane. Like,
yeah.
Do you find yourself getting writer's block?
I definitely got writer's block end of December to probably February, I'd say. I just didn't work on anything, just didn't really bother opening Ableton, and then came back and wrote 2 songs. They were both in a day. So it felt good.
Yeah, I guess that break just really brought something back.
Yeah, definitely. But it was just nice. It was nice to have like a little bit of a break over like Christmas and stuff.
Yeah. There's nothing worse than you just locked in your room, headphones on, or just like music blaring from the speakers, and there's just a family lunch going on downstairs, or like, there's that dark shit again. There's Harrison fucking up Christmas. Do you have anything to say to your ever-growing fan base? Because you seem to still be growing. Like, I sussed out your Twitter, and you got a decent Twitter following for someone from Australia, because we don't use Twitter much. And your Instagram's popping, and Facebook seems pretty decent. So you're growing. Anything for your fans?
Thank you, I guess. Because, it's a very hard thing to get your followers going, especially in Australia, I'd say, where, music isn't the biggest thing, especially electronic music. And it is a hard thing to get it going when it's a totally different world in America or Europe or wherever.
Would you ever look at making the move to the States?
Definitely thought about it. Definitely have. But I would only ever live there if I was to be a producer and, full-time and whatnot, and it was really like rolling and stuff, or I would go there to do all my actual job that I have, because I would love to work on festivals over there.
Oh, yeah. But just a different scale.
Yeah. Just be amazing.
Do you have any advice for anyone who wants to be a producer? Like, if you could do something different when you first started?
I don't know. It depends how you want to learn it. Like there's obviously different styles of learning. Like, you can do courses, you can just go on YouTube and just jump on, or you can just get Ableton or FL and just try and work it out, I guess. But, I think courses probably the best if you really want to learn everything about it.
Yeah.
And just stick to it, Like, I've done all-nighters many times of just learning new stuff. I've done all day into night, whatever. But that was during COVID when I had no job really, and music was a priority at the time. So that was,
just straight 72-hour sessions in front of the computer.
No fresh air.
I'm working.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite DAW?
Ableton. It's the only one I got.
Have you used any of the others?
No. Haven't bothered.
Yeah, well, why when you've already figured your way around one?
Yeah.
I picked it up once and I'm just like, nah, this isn't for me. It doesn't make any sense to me. So now I just interview people.
Yeah. It's not as hard, at least.
Yeah, you just ask questions and stalk them on Facebook. It's not creepy at all. You know how far back I had to go to find Movement?
Oh, God. I don't want to know.
Did you ever make anything under Movement?
Nah.
No. It's obviously meant to be like Movement. isn't it? Like it's
Yes.
a play on movement. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got it.
I'm switched on. Anything coming up in 2021 that we can look forward to other than your EP?
Definitely a lot of new music.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot of collaborations that are going to come out. And hopefully more shows.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on and having a chat.
Yeah, thank you. It was lovely.
Where can we find you?
Anything at Skairee or Skairee Music.
Yeah.
But
Twitter,
you can find me
Facebook.
on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, SoundCloud, Spotify. I think that's it.
Yeah. Apple Music, all them platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of them.
Got a YouTube account?
No, been a bit lazy. Oh, actually, I did make one because I did put my stream up on there of one of my sets. So should probably put stuff in my songs up.
Yeah, even just like back things of your song, creations of your songs.
Yeah.
Because, when you hit it big,
Yeah. People want to know everything.
Exactly. Hence why I'm here. I want to know everything.
You just don't give away secrets.
You've already given away most.
Oh.
Yeah.
May as well quit.
All right, man. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too.